guys, thanks for returning. Today is another update of Gencon. Today we're going to be taking a look at Trade Day and the events that they hold there for Trade Day. There's a lot of good things going on for teachers, librarians, even for mental health professionals. And so we're going to take a look at some of the events for that day only. Also, I'm going to show you some of the games that I have and some of the games that I'm going to be doing reviews on. And then also, we're having a contest. If we can get to 200 subscribers, we are going to give away one $25 gift certificate to either Cool Stuff Inc., Miniature Market, or the War Store. And we want subscribers to comment below on which of the three seems more interesting to them. And once we get 200 subscribers, we'll do either a live stream or we will draw a name and post it on YouTube. And then when we get to 500 subscribers, we'll do another contest. I'm looking forward to that. So, here we go. Alright guys, here's Trade Day for Gencon. As you can see here, we are actually looking at 10 a.m. Trade Day starts at 9 a.m. That's when you need to pick up your badges. And then we can go into the, I do believe it is the Marriott. It should tell me here. Yep, JW Marriott. And so, we can look here and look, gaming at your local library, gaming in your library, engines of war, gaming and mental health. I will either be going to this one or the brain health initiative through gameplay, but I'll probably go to the mental health. If I get another team member to go with me, I'll have them go to that one if that's what they want while I go to this one. If you have kids that are autistic, right here, benefits of gaming on autistic learners, I'm sure that's going to be excellent. And you can just open up that in another tab, and it gives you a little description. Discussion and fact sharing on the benefits of various gaming platforms as a medium for cognitive and social development for autistic persons across the spectrum. See, that's something very beneficial. See, I can only go to one of these because they're all at 10 a.m. But you can see here that there's various ones that they have. And there's another one later in the day that I'm wanting to go to, right here, Why Kids Need Superheroes, How Pop Culture Affects Development. That's something I think all teachers, librarians, and mental health professionals should go see. I'm sure that you can learn lots of stuff about that. And then this one here, RPGs and Games for Science and Engineering Education. Gaming in Higher Education. We just keep going. RPGs for Kids. There's another good one for RPGs for Special Cultures, if I remember correctly. Or Special Populations. How to turn anything into a game. That one's going to be very beneficial. Using games as classroom tools to increase math skills. I'm sure that one's going to be very beneficial as well. How Breaking Games is running retailer-friendly Kickstarter. That one's more for the retailers, but I'm more interested in education and mental health. Let's go to the next one. Right here's a good one for family engagement. Great new strategic family games for Breaking Games, or from Breaking Games. Tabletop RPGs with special populations, that's the one. We'll open that up, and it says specifically, it says, this seminar focuses on use of tabletop role-playing games with teenagers who have social phobias or who are on the autism spectrum. This seminar focuses on the use of tabletop role-playing games with teenagers who have social phobias or who have autism spectrum based on personal experiences. See, that might not be that great for the mental health profession or the mental health professionals, but if you read right here, as well as academic research, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for empirical proof. And the fact that they are showing academic research can lead to the empirical proof that we need to utilize role-playing games with autistic people and kids with social phobias. And so that's something I am definitely going to, because I work with a lot of kids, and some of them are on the spectrum, or some of them do have social phobias. And so this is going to be one that I think is going to benefit me, that allows me to benefit my clients. And so go back. Games as a bilingual resource. Shelf to classroom. Breaking that language barrier. So empathy and play. Let's look at that one. So basically you're using games to allow kids to try to empathize with the characters of the story. I think that is something very therapeutic, especially for kids. I work with some kids that do not have empathy, and trying to teach them empathy and bridge that gap from where I'm at to where they're at is something that I know I could benefit from if someone can help me get there. And so I think this is definitely one that I could utilize in my studies and in my work. Go to the last page, and most of these are just for retailers. But there is one that was a finance class. Not seeing it on that page. Let's go back to one more. Right there, Finance 101. So if you guys are having trouble with juggling finances and wanting to buy games or wanting to do fun things with your family, I think this is definitely a good seminar to take. I'm not sure if I'll be able to go to that one or not, just because the other seminars that I'm definitely going to go to. But that's it for Trade Day. And so let's go look at some of the games that we're going to be taking a look at.
Alright, hey guys, I just wanted to give you a look at some of the games that we have here. Some of the things that we've planned to do somewhat of a review on. We have commissioned. It's a Christian themed game, spreading the gospel. Back at the Apostles' Time. Spirium. Castle Panic, Speechless, 5 Tribes. Party games that we pull out. Flick them up for our favorite games. Telestrations is a fun one for party guests. So let's go upstairs and see what games we got up there. Batman Flux. Welcome back to the dungeon, epic. Hey, that's my fish. Super Dungeon Explorer. All that. The first tab right there is all the Dungeons and Dragons adventure board game stuff, and the one underneath it is the Super Dungeon Explorer stuff from the first edition. So like that box down there just has tiles in it where all the miniatures and cards are in that box. Talismans, Harry Potter, Legends of Andor, Secrets of the Lost Tomb, Shadows of Brimstone, Mansions of Madness, First Edition, Second Edition, Warhammer Quest, some more Shadows of Brimstone. Those are the tiles for the Dungeons and Dragons Adventure Board Game System. Ooh, this came with my copy of Warhammer Quest, Shadows over Hammer Hall. Or Hammer Hal. So there's all my Dungeon Saga, Kings of War stuff. Up here you have my Dungeons and Dragons Dungeon Command system. Up here is all my painting stuff. Stuff for my air compressor and my airbrush gun. Painting stuff. There's all my Descent stuff. Hero Realms. I need to learn that game first before I can do a review of it. Mega Man board game. Zombie 15 unopened. Viceroy. Ghostbusters. San Juan. Some more Legends of Andor. Dominion. Mage Wars, one of my favorite games. And Abyss. Thunderstone. Down there's all my legendary stuff. But yeah, that's some of the games that we got coming up to do some reviews on. Hope you guys are looking forward to some of that.